response seemed to encourage him. He interpreted my professional politeness as playing hard to get. Then came the touching. It started with a hand on my shoulder that lingered too long during meetings. Accidental bumps in the hallway where his hand would graze my chest or hip. When I wore dresses, he'd find excuses to walk by my desk and look down my neckline, sometimes even bending over to point at something on my computer screen. "Let me show you how to fix that spreadsheet error," he'd say, pressing his body against my back as he reached over to use my mouse. His breath would be hot on my neck, his hand sometimes, accidentally, brushing my breast as he moved. I started documenting everything in a secret folder on my personal laptop. Times, dates, witnesses present, exact quotes, when I could remember them. But I felt completely powerless. Brendan was best friends with Thomas, the HR director. They played golf together every weekend at the country club. He was also tight with two of the senior partners, having gone to college with one and serving as best man at the other's wedding. The company culture made it clear that Brendan was untouchable. He brought in the biggest clients, had connections throughout the industry, and was being groomed for a partnership track. Meanwhile, I was a recent graduate with student loans and no family connections. Who would believe me? Who would even care? "Don't take it personally," advised Melissa from the front desk. "That's just how Brendan is. He doesn't mean anything by it." But I could see in her eyes that she knew better. She was just protecting herself by staying invisible. Things escalated gradually over my first 6 months. Brendan started calling me into his office for private consultations about my work. These sessions would last an hour or more, during which he'd sit on the edge of his desk instead of behind it, positioning himself so I had to look up at him. He'd compliment my appearance more than my actual work performance. "You're really blossoming here."